Want to know the fastest way to kill your startup? Build in public. Every guru on Twitter is telling you to share your journey, post your metrics, document the process. The audience will come. They are lying to you. I've spent the last 5 years watching founders destroy promising startups because they fell for this trap. They confuse likes with revenue, retweets with validation, and most devastating of all, they listened to the wrong people and built the wrong product. Today I'm going to break down the 10 brutal truths about building in public that no one will tell you. So if you're a young guy building your SaaS startup and you've been in the build in public space, this is your wake-up call. Truth number 1, the dopamine trap. Every time you post about your startup progress, you get a little hit. A few likes, some comments, maybe even a retweet with someone from a blue check. But here's what's really happening. You're training your brain to optimize for the wrong metrics. Instead of seeking real customer feedback, you're chasing those digital high fives from other founders who are just as lost as you. Truth number 2, the false focus fallacy. Want to know what successful founders spend their time doing? Building, testing, talking to customers. You know what they don't do? Crafting the perfect tweet thread about their tech stack, writing a LinkedIn novel about their entrepreneurial journey, or creating Instagram carousels about their morning routine. Every minute you spend documenting is a minute you're not building or launching. Truth number 3, the echo chamber effect. Other founders are not your customers. Let me repeat that. Other founders are not your customers. When you build in public, you're performing for an audience that can't pay your bills. They can't validate your product, and they can't give you meaningful feedback. They can only give you what they think you want, which is attention. So who should validate your work then? Your target audience. Your mom, your girlfriend, even your wife are irrelevant to validating your SaaS product. Truth number 4, the competition advantage. You know who really loves building public? Your competitors. Every time you share your marketing strategy, your product roadmap, your customer acquisition costs, your revenue metrics, you're giving them a blueprint of what to do or what not to do. The most successful companies that I know, they aren't talking about themselves. They're talking about their customers, the problems that they have set out on a mission to destroy. Truth number 5, the validation virus. Here's what building in public is really a form of. It's a form of procrastination wrapped in productivity porn. You think you're making progress because your posts are getting engagement, other founders are praising you, your follower count is growing. But let me ask you this. How many of those likes have turned into paying customers? Or how many retweets have translated into actual revenue? Yeah, that's what I thought. Truth number 6, the time vampire. Let's do some math. Average time to create a build-in public post. Writing, 30 minutes. Editing, 15 minutes. Creating visuals, 20 minutes. Engaging with your comments, 30 more minutes. That's over 90 minutes per post, multiple times per week. That's over 6 hours per month. You know what you could be doing with those 6 hours? You could talk to 12 potential customers. You could fix 15 critical bugs. You could implement 2 key features. You could close 3 sales calls in that time. Truth number 7, the advice avalanche. Building in public attracts a dangerous species, the expert founder. They will flood your comments with unsolicited advice, market opinions, technical suggestions, growth hacks, and scammer DMs. 99% of that is noise. Other 1%, it's probably wrong about your specific situation. Truth number 8, the screenshot syndrome. I just hit $10,000 MRR and show you a little screenshot of your Stripe dashboard. I just crossed 1,000 users. Screenshot of your analytics. Stop. Just stop. You're creating content for social media dopamine instead of creating value for your customers. Your customers don't want to see your Stripe dashboard. What I call it, it's the startup founder equivalent of posting gym selfies. Sit down and do the work. Truth number 9, the pressure paradox. Building in public creates this kind of invisible pressure. They need to always be on, always have updates, always show progress. This leads to rush features, premature announcements, fake momentum, and founder burnout. Real progress isn't linear. Real building isn't always screenshot worthy. Truth number 10, the market blindness. Here's the most dangerous part of building in public. You start believing your audience is your market. Your tweets get likes, that must be product fit. Your posts get shares, you must be solving a real problem. Your updates get comments, you must be on the right track. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Here's what you should do instead. Build in private, sell in public. Focus your public presence on reaching actual customers, not just impressing other founders. Number 2, share results, not process. No one needs to know how the sausage is made. They just need to know that it tastes good. Number 3, spend time where customers are. If you're building HR software, be in HR communities. If you're building developer tools, then be in developer forums. If you're building marketing tools, then be where marketers hang out. Remember this, every minute you spend building in public is a minute you spend not building for your customers. Every tweet that you craft is energy that you're not putting into your product. Every like that you chase is a customer that you're not serving. The most successful founders I know, they're not building in public, they're building in focus, ruthless silence. They're not sharing their journey, they're not sharing the results. So stop building for other founders and start building for your customers. That's the only audience that should matter. That's the only truth. That's the truth about building in public. So if I've convinced you to give up this build in public notion, then the next video is how you're going to launch your first product. Watch it right here.